is 30 years old this summer. How many of y'all remember where y'all were when Tell Me by Dru Hill dropped? Man, that was probably one of the more interesting summers ever. Summer of 96 started a chain of music reaction that we'll talk about, as the year winds down, that changed everything. And hearing Dru Hill for the first time, because a lot of us thought Dru Hill was a single act, but I mean like a solo artist, but no, it was Cisco, Nokia, Woody, and Jazz. And hearing that first little, tell me what you want. I mean, the Dru Hill hop and all of that. People forget that before that video came out, that song was dominating urban radio for about what, 3 months straight? Because it came out late July. And by October, November, everybody was singing Tell Me by Dru Hill. And I mean everybody. I went to an all black high school. So we were always in the know in terms of the music. And Tell Me by Dru Hill was one of those songs from my sophomore year that I will never forget. There are two songs. If you had to make me pick a song that reminds me, two songs that remind me of 10th grade off the rip. Well, actually three. I'll go three. There's Hypnotized by Biggie, Tell Me by Dru Hill, and My Boo by the Ghost Town DJs. I know y'all remember My Boo. You should know that I've got you on my mind, a secret admirer. I've been watching you at night. I think of you. Man, whew. That was a summer, boy. That was a summer. That was summer of 96. I was 14 years old and I had two jobs. I worked at a rec center during the day, and in the afternoons, I was a street sweeper. I was making money at 14, 15 years old, man. I was saving for a car. Never got the car that I wanted, but I was saving for a car. But yeah, summer of 96, listening to Tell Me by Dru Hill, that just, took me way back. When I saw that song was 30 years old, it just reminded me that, wow, time really waits for no one. And just, everybody's still doing the Dru Hill hop to this very day. I'm doing it in my seat because I don't want to get up and trip and knock myself out and end this podcast ahead of time.